All right, so I thought it would be fun to go into some YouTube history with you guys. We'll touch on a couple things that I think would be kind of neat to cover, right? We are all familiar with 1320 Video, like one of the OG creators of car content. They were posting videos on the internet before YouTube was a thing. They were posting videos on like the back end of someone's website, and they started getting so much traction that the owner of the site realized something else was going on, and they were like, what the heck is this? Then they started selling DVDs and stuff. 1320 Video, the OGs. You can't beat them, especially with their classic racing content on the street. Like, this is the sort of thing that me and my friends in the UK would watch. Like, we would watch their videos in class whenever the teacher wasn't in the room, or when we were done with our work, or just couldn't be fucking asked. We would watch their videos. And it was thanks to 1320 Video and Jeremy Clarkson, in part, for why I very nearly tried my darndest to convince my parents to get me an Evo 10 as my first car. It's only 290 horsepower. It's not even 300 horsepower. It looks cool, sounds cool, and it's an awesome platform to modify. And 10 years ago, Mr. Lautenbach built the 3DX Evo, the 900 wheel horsepower Mitsubishi Evo 10. It's not a slouch. It's a fast freaking Evo. And it was an actual staple of the channel for a while until it disappeared. And everyone was asking, where did it go? And I think Chase sold it, and then it got parted out. It got sold to someone in like Europe or something like that, like Sweden or Ireland or Scotland. And then it got sold there, and then it got parted out. Which is a shame. So the car's no more, unfortunately. But yeah, let me just show you. Like, I used to watch this video over and over again because I thought it was so cool. It was around this time that I also started watching That Dude in Blue. I also think this is back before social media started to kind of, in my opinion, kind of ruin the car scene a bit. This was back when just social media was a way to have an into the car scene and kind of start to get to grips with what it's all about. Oh, their original intro, man. It sounds good. That 4B11, man, it sounds cool. I mean, now he has like a Lamborghini Huracan and like a couple other toys. 3DM Motorsports? No, 3D Motorsports. I just can't read. Imagine bringing your car to a dyno and actually attracting a crowd.
What's the current record for Evo 10s?
816.
816?
A lot of power. Like with Evos, once you get like past a certain power threshold, like a ton of power, that's when you kind of start to overpower the all-wheel drive system a bit, right? Like, doesn't that kind of make it where it starts kind of yawing around and skipping and hopping because you're actually finding a way to spin all four tires? Like 900 horsepower's got to do it. 800 should do that.
Got any guesses on yours?
872.
Think so?
That's really specific, Mr. Lautenbach.
Nice. It's a lofty goal.
I don't know why I'm saying Mr. Lautenbach. Mr. Anderson.
And what turbo you have on here right now?
Precision Twin Scroll 6466.
Well, that's a fairly big turbo. Oh, it's a twin scroll. I didn't hear him say that.
And what's that thing capable of putting out on a motor like this?
They say it's capable of 1,000. I don't know if on a motor like this, but the turbo itself is capable of 1,000.
40 PSI. Sorry. Let's listen to this dyno pull. That sounds so cool. 833? Well, there you go. That's pretty cool. Man, that's so cool.
Calm down. Don't get excited. That was first pull. He's probably...
That was first pull.
What is the current record? Like now, like 10 years later. 1,000 horsepower with a sequential? 1350. Fuck my ass. That's too much. That's too much.
What do you think? What do you think, King of the Streets?
Not enough for the meter bomb.
Oh,
that's trash talk.
Oh, the beater bomb. Isn't his whole shtick that whenever you ask him about his setup, he just says all kinds of random like, he's not gonna tell you what's actually under the hood. He's just gonna say like, oh, it's got 4 turbos and 9 cylinders and all kinds of fun stuff. Isn't that kind of his whole thing? He was in a Limpy's Cash Days video fairly recently. Well, I don't know how recently. I watched it recently in one of their most recent street racing videos.
Damn.
I pulled on my headphones. I need headphones with a longer frickin' wire. My only thing is that I don't like Evos with no wing. That's my only thing. I like it more with, like the stock wing. I think the stock wing looks fine. Out of a frickin' 2-liter, man.
Now what?
Turn it up a little bit.
What's a little bit?
I don't know. Well,
10 PSI?
Whatever, yeah.
Kidding.
You want to see that thing go through the roof? We can do it.
50 PSI. That's a lot, man. 10 PSI. Jesus. That's so much boost.
870?
870? Yep. So he was 2 off, is what he said.
Oh, he's trying to hit 872. That's why. They're creeping their way up, man.
At 878 dyno jet numbers and 798 on the Superflow numbers.
Yep.
What's the plan now?
We're gonna get Hollywood to turn up the tune a little bit. We're gonna crank the boost up just a little bit more. See if we can break the record on the actual Superflow dyno, so we can, you know, so there's just no doubt that it's ours.
So they've turned up the boost. They were still at 40 PSI. I thought they were up in the boost. And they're gonna see what power they make.
Oh,
908 all-wheel horsepower and 826 Superflow. What's the difference between these dynos? I don't understand. Like, why do they have different numbers? Like which dyno is more impressive? The one with the smaller number? That, again, that's so cool. That's so cool. I mean, that turbo's got a, it's probably feels like a slingshot. If you guys haven't seen this video before, you need to just watch some 3DX Evo content without me commentating, and just watch some of this classic stuff. Look at how fast that speedometer is climbing. Now here's the thing I kind of want to talk about, because this is kind of prevalent in this video. I think they did this more in like the twin turbo Gallardos back in the day, but there was a bit of a fad of having scantily clad women riding along in fast cars for content. That was just a thing. Lots of people did it. We all watched it. And now looking back on it, I'm not sure why. But I'm wondering, knowing how horny the internet is, I'm surprised it hasn't caught on yet. So I'm wondering if people start doing it now, some of the first people that do it are gonna like seize the market. I wonder. But I just thought I'd show you some funny reactions of the 3DX Evo. Remember, this is a 900 horsepower Mitsubishi sedan, which has since been discontinued because Mitsubishi just fell on their fucking face. Remove before flight. That's like the sort of thing you'd have on a plane. Well, I mean, obviously, it's not like you'd have that on anything else. What else would you have that on? Is that Kyle driving that? Is Kyle driving the fucking Evo? Should I be ratting you out right now? You blurred out your face for a reason. The speedometer. I love that they include the speedometer. There's no back seats, so this thing is a lot lighter than normal. Yeah, so this is pretty freaking tame. I'm gonna be honest in terms of content. like this. We don't need to watch all of it. I don't want to get demonetized. I don't know why I would, but it is what it is.
Oh, 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 oh. I got that
shit. You scared the crap out of me. Oh my god. Hi, girly.
Hi.
Hi. Well, I didn't know you were coming up here. Yeah? You're pretty. Yeah, it's a camera. My whole thing with the Mitsubishi Evo is I wanted to build, like, I wanted one as my first car, and I just wanted to get the AMS STX 400 package for like $4 grand, have 400 wheel horsepower, and then put the Evo 10 FQ 400, Evo 10 FQ 400 front bumper. Yeah, just get something like this. Because I really like the look of the FQ 400. I don't like the center exhaust on the FQ 400, but just get that front end, get some other like carbon lips around the rest of the car. If I have to have it have 400 horsepower like the FQ 400, but obviously it's a US market car. It's not a real FQ 400. That was my dream, like first car build. But obviously, as you guys know, I got the WRX instead, which third gear got Thanos snapped out of existence, so that's kind of sad. But it all worked out. Maybe I'll get an Evo 10 one day. Yeah, as for this reaction content, I'm really surprised it hasn't come back. Wow, it power slid a little bit. That's impressive. I mean, getting an Evo to do that is not easy. As far as I understand it, that all-wheel drive is fucking stout. It's pretty cool. So that's what I just wanted to show you. I wanted to kind of touch on some classic 1320 video, see what you guys think. Because, you know, watching, maybe if they don't come after me for posting this video, we might visit some of their racing content from 9 or 10 years ago. And hopefully, maybe even give some of their old videos some newfound traffic, because that's classic stuff. OG YouTube right there. But yeah, that was the 3DX Evo. I think for the next video, I kind of want to dive into seeing, you know, comparing the reaction videos of scantily clad women of old and see if there's a modern equivalent now. I wonder if there's a modern equivalent. Like, what would it be? Like, what's the modern equivalent of like where do you go in modern social media to see scantily clad women in a way that is still considered like acceptable, or is being encouraged, or is kind of normalized? That's the word I'm looking for. I guess OnlyFans. OnlyFans, and like, I don't know, a lot of the content I'm seeing these days, it's less JDM and more kind of supercars, exotics, exotic car. Why Whistling Diesel is starting an OnlyFans? What the dickens?
We about to make a banger video. Every day is a banger.
I think I found something. OnlyFans girls ride on my Lamborghini for food date. This happened. You know, I think I might have found something. You know what? I think I know what my next video is going to be. Going to be covering Josh Laurent, who I'll subscribe. I'm fairly aware of him. I haven't seen a lot of his stuff, though. He's been showing up on my recommended a lot more recently. So he's doing something right. Okay, yeah, let's, I'll need to find, 1320, that was not hard to find. 1320 video, twin turbo Lambo reaction. I think I found something. It's 3.5 minutes. 18 million views. That is stout, bro. Well, I think we found the videos for our next I think we found the videos for our next video. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm Tom the Racing Joker, and if you like the scenes so far and you're not subscribed yet and you wanted to dive into more nostalgia, whether it be old gaming, old YouTube content, old nostalgia shit, whatever, it's our favorite drug here on this channel, going back to the classics and a little bit of the new stuff too. If you haven't done that, if you haven't subscribed, and You better fix that, because you'll like what we've got planned. Take it easy, everyone. I love you. Stay freaking legendary, and bye-bye.